So what we're gonna do now is try this in best of one. I'm not super familiar with best of one. It's been a long time. I actually was just about to do best of one with Nexus, but then I forgot it was, you can't do that anymore. So I had to take out Nexus. I brought in some Tezzerets and Lyras, but it's pretty much the same deck as yesterday. Well, no it's not. It doesn't have Nexus of Fate, but we'll see what happens. Got Donna Hope, Lyra, Tezzeret, and Teferi's win conditions, and then I just draw cards, gain life, and sleep the board all day. So let's do a best of one event. Something I have not done in ever. I can use gems, which is nice, so let's do that. Are you sure? Let's run it through. Also, the lighting's a bit different today, because I'm making the video earlier in the day than I usually do. Let's roll. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, we have the mana to cast Search for Skanta. So I think that's enough reason to keep it. I imagine most of Best of One is all aggro. I haven't played Best of One since January. Is this mono black? That's pretty cool. Okay. I imagine there's going to be another creature so they can leave this thing up. That seems a little strange, though. I don't think they're gonna sacrifice the Spawn of Mayhem to their Priest of Forgotten Gods, so I think they might want to have attacked with that. Right, you have to sacrifice 2? Yeah, I don't think they, let's get rid of that. It was castable this turn, but digging for land seems more important. Also, I might as well run this out, not doing anything. There's no sideboard, so... Oh, actually, I might just... I'm dead in like one swing. I need to find a white source right now. That kind of sucks. Now they're doing it again. Okay, they'll probably take Chemister's Insight. Everything else is kind of redundant. I don't think they're going to take Lyra. It's kind of... okay, there you go. I couldn't cast it, or I would... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Well, maybe I still could. Alright, Lyra is a dead card in the face of this priest, so... Land, please? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Alright, so I actually do have to do this. This can kill me really quick. They don't activate its ability. They can also just kind of sit behind this ping from the Spawn of Mayhem. So they can't really... they'll probably just swing with Burglar Rat. Let's see, 1, 2... I don't know how they're going to swing, actually. I'm quite curious. Okay, that makes sense. If I make a token and block, they'll just sacrifice it in response. They'll also just sacrifice whatever I do in response anyways. I didn't even think of that. They'll just sack these 2 to the priest if I try to settle. And we take 2. I think it's better though, actually. I think it's still better. Well, they let me block first, so... Okay. So they did this anyways, and there was really no difference, except now I get to keep my settle in hand. Though they shouldn't have... Well, no, because they'd have to sacrifice something else to the... Oh, there's red in this. Okay. Does that completely sweep the board? Yes. Alright, good. Gutter bones. Alright. Let's hope there's no... I don't think there's any haste threats, right? I don't know what the red could be. I don't think we're in a happy spot, though. Let's get rid of this. That's decent. Still kind of in some trouble. Let's just make a token and block. Kind of break even on life here. Okay, Bedevil. So we go on a 2. They get the gutter bones back. Kinda need a more lands. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. I'll take another one, sure. So now we gotta hope they don't top deck something that just kills the token, so I might just settle, actually. Alright, that makes this easy. I can, just... Yeah, now we can counter this, draw a card off the Dawn of Hope. If they didn't play their card first... I don't know. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. Now they'll have both Gutter Bones out, and they can't really swing with them. I could even just sweep them. I don't know. We'll see. There's a land. This would have flipped, but I don't think I'm going to activate it anyways. I'd rather just make land drops. Okay, let's pass. I don't want a Cleansing Nova. Curious if they'll swing with both. They do. Alright. Nice. I don't... Don't think they have Lightning Strike. Well, there's another red source, though. I'll take that. So we can make one token and still Ritual Rejuvenation, so that's really good. We stay at 3. Sure. Alright, let's gain 4. Alright, so now we have 8 mana. We can make 2 tokens. Top of their deck is still pretty damn scary. Midnight Reaper. Alright, that's not the best against Settle. Also, I think I'm just going to start spamming tokens. My life total's more important here. They can cycle this Footlight Fiend by just swinging from the Midnight Reaper. It means I only want to block with 1 token. So I'll only make 1. I could just double block, but I don't want them to ping the second token. This does kind of suck in the face of Midnight Reaper, but... Okay, that wasn't a terrible outcome. Just keep passing the turn. Playing my entire game plan except Cleansing Nova on my opponent's turn. Alright, if they swing at the Midnight Reaper, they do. Alright, I'm definitely going to get rid of it. Kind of surprised to see that attack. They know about this Settle. Is the card in their hand an instant? I wonder if it's like a Bedevil or something. Curious. Nope. Alright. These tokens also draw cards with the Dawn of Hope. Fungal infection. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Haven't seen that card in a hot minute. I'm actually gonna swing. Draw a card. Pass. Can still make 2 tokens. Wow. Okay. That... I thought I was done for in the opener there, but alright. Cool. Again, I have no idea what the popular decks are in Best of 1. I don't know like anything about this, so that's cool that worked as well as it did. Let's keep up the let's keep it going. Essentially like 2 dead cards, no sweeper, but it does have an Escata and an Anticipate, and I'm on the play, so I'll keep it. Opponent kept their hand really fast, so... Okay, it's a Guildgate deck? Cool. Or it could still be blue-red with budget lands or something? Teamer? I don't think it's a Guildgate deck, though. Okay, so it is Teamer. I guess I want to make my land drops. Let's see if there's a... Oh, is this a Growth Spiral? What is this? Alright, let's hope it's not Growth Spiral into Reclamation into Explosion. Although this is a Guildgate deck, so I might not have those cards. Or at least Reclamation. Wait, am I quiet? Have I been quiet this whole time? No, it doesn't look like it. Gatebreaker Ram, can't do anything about that. Another land seems nice. I think I'm done with lands. I don't actually have an answer to that right now. It's kind of funny. Didn't have a counter. I don't know how many creatures they play, so might just snap this off. Okay. Alright, this looks like it's 4 color. Everything but black so far. I don't think there's any haste threats out of their deck. And there's a counter spell. I don't really want to get rid of that. Let's get rid of this goat and develop a Teferi. Can explosion for 4? Can Niv-Mizzet Hydroid Crate? Okay. Alright. Go away. So basically we're looking for... I guess I can just cast a sweeper on this. Yeah. It looks weird, but I don't think there's many threats in their deck. And I don't want to minus on a Krasis, because they'll just recast it, and obviously that's really bad to have happen. Let's just counter the goop. They have an instant speed spell. Ooh, looks like they were doing that in response, maybe digging for an explosion to copy, or a negate or something, maybe a dispel. I mean a spell pierce. Alright, keeping it. That answers the giant Colossus thing. That 8/8. Let's just develop more lands here. Pass. Oh, both seeing the same amount of cards. That's funny. Yep, opponent has all the mana. I really like blue-white control. I really like it. I might even like it more than Esper. I don't know if it's better than Esper, but it's really good. Opponent says, oops. I don't know, maybe they wanted to copy that or something. Forgot. I really, really like blue-white. It's cool that it's like doing something. I'm not like just getting stomped on by anything. I really like this deck. And the other one I played yesterday, in yesterday's video. Actually, you could say I like it so much it made me play best of one, and I don't really like best of one. So, wait, what? That doesn't kill the... Alright, yeah, it can't kill the goat. There's nothing I can do about this. So, rip Lyra. That's a good card, though. Yeah, let's take a Dawn of Hope here. Curious if they have more... Oh, it goes on to 2. Have more, enchantment-based answers. We have 2 settles, so I think it's totally safe to just run this out and pass. Do I want to run out Tezzeret? No, let's leave up double settle just in case something goes terribly wrong. This deck can really play in your opponent's turn. I'd say even a bit more than Esper can. Well, no, that's not necessarily true, because the spot removal spells would just be more sweet. What is this? Lifelink? Okay. I don't think they needed the life, and I think saving it for, like, to sweep my tokens at least once might have worked out better. Let's see how many basics they have. I have not seen a guild summit. Okay, let's just do this and then draw a card off to Dawn of Hope. Kind of the same as the Scotsing, except we just get more cards. Alright, cool. Might as well do something with the mana, because Teferi untap some of it. Start making tokens. Alright, double absorb is nice. Not many counter spells in this deck. They got abolished when I got rid of the sideboard to play best of one. Alright, the window has closed on my opponent. Probably, or it's closing quite quickly. Man, I see so many cards of this deck. Let's draw a card. Just one card. And then discard this. Oh, only had to discard one. Sweet. These do draw 2 because of the Dawn of Hope. So they're like mini Chemist's Insights. Alright, he had another one. Had another sweeper. They have like Gates Ablaze and Clarion, so the token strategy might take a while. I have no reason to draw cards with the Skata, or really do much of anything, but I guess I'll cycle this one out. I don't want to run out of cards before I ultimate Teferi. That would kind of suck. Although the Teferi ultimate's not even the best here.
I learned a few tricks on calendars.
Because they have so many lands, I can't like... I forgot to do something. Oh well, let's get rid of this. I can't like attack their lands at a reasonable rate. Alright. But obviously I don't think there's anything they can play that stops the Teferi ultimate from just keep answering their threats. To continue answering their stuff. Cool. Oh, you can lose 3 times. Okay. Best of 3 you can only lose... Well, I guess you can only lose once. So in this you can only lose twice. Before they give you the old boot. his name. Alright, we got some cycling cards. No sweeper on the draw, though. Kind of sketchy. There's 7 sweepers in the deck. No counterspell either. We do have 7 extra life in her hand, though. Why is Platinum more difficult than Diamond? I guess it's because everyone's grinding, like, that hit Mythic in Diamond, and then once they get to Diamond, they're like, woo, and they take a breather, and they might play a different deck or something. Something, like, less competitive, maybe. I don't know. Everyone just grinds harder in Platinum, maybe? I've kind of felt the same. But actually, this time, this month was different. I passed Diamond, I think in like 2 days. It was really quick, and hit Mythic. Platinum. I'm sorry, I got through Platinum pretty quick, and then Diamond took a second. I said it backwards. All right, mono white. Cool. Okay, I think we have time. What rank am I in Mythic? I think it's like 275 or something like that. Well, they have probably the best thing their deck does, so this is going to be a problem. Really need to find a sweeper. Probably should have mulliganed for one, assuming my opponent was going to play a creature-based deck, but I didn't. Yeah, there's not many people. So when you just hit it, I think he just puts you on the bottom of it. Oh, come on. Oh my god. And they get 2 counters a turn? Yeah. I need a sweeper, like, right now. I have, like, 2 turns. This is ridiculous. They have 1 turn, actually. And it needs to be exactly settle the wreckage now, so I'll probably anticipate instead of ritual. Unless ritual would somehow buy me an extra turn. Alright, well. Am I just dead? That's insane. That's so ridiculous. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Okay. I'm dead. Nope, didn't get there. That is so ridiculous. Well, there was no beating this. I really need... It's settle or bust off the top. Nope. Alright. Can't Lyra, can't block. Cool, I guess. I got totally thrashed. Two mana, 8/8s. Okay, got a sweeper. No Llanowar elves. My mind is honestly blown. Branchwalker? Wild Growth Walker. Does Sultai see best of 1 play? I don't even know. Sleeve up Absorb. The thing I really want to observe is Vivian Reed anyways. This looks like mono green though. What the... Is a Knight Vigilance whenever attacks? Okay. That's different. Go away. Now we're just hoping there's no crazy follow-up. Might just go for the sword. Sure, don't really care about the sword. I'd rather not give them lands, but they're playing around Settle the Wreckage? Wow. There's Tezzeret. I think their next turn is probably just equipping this, so I don't really care. Does a token attack? It does attack. Let's hope there's no Vivian Reed. That would just completely be a blowout. Kill the token, kill Tezzeret. We're back to square one. Let's put Tezzeret down to 1. If the knight can swing at Tezzeret, it can. Okay. I didn't know that worked. Alright, so we get the sweeper. And equipment's kind of pesky because it sticks around. It's like an aura that you can't, like, whoa, let me sweep the board here. Wait, do I want to sweep the board? Do I want to leave it settle? I want to sweep the board. Maybe it makes my opponent play around settle less because they've already seen Cleansing Nova instead. We see. Oh, this deck is so fun. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Ooh, alright. These don't have trample. So let the token war begin. Oh, jeez, I don't like this, though. But it works. Let's crunch in with this token. No, let's not. Let's not. Let's incentivize them to... Like, let's make them think I'm gonna block and have settle. I like this deck. Oh, they still make another token, though? Oh, okay. They do swing with the ooze, though, and we can beat a 2-2. I could just settle in response to the token so they don't get another land, but I think Path to Exiling the token is better because they have all the mana in the world already. Except, like, for Gulta. They do have Gulta mana now. You can go away. Let's poop out more tokens. Let's just pass. I don't think we were really trying to win with the tokens. The beatdown plan. Okay, I will counter that. That'll keep up with me in tokens. Decline to draw a card. Because I'd rather chemisters. Ah, come on. Alright. I need an answer to that tender shoot. They still swing. Okay. Well, I guess I'll block with the lifelink one. Flip Escanta. So it's pretty likely we hit a sweeper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it'd have to be a Settle the Wreckage, though? Ah, damn. Will you play NO once it gets released? NO 1800? No, I don't know what that is. We didn't hit a sweeper. Let's just pass. I think I'm going to stick to Magic, though. If you mean like a different card game. I play Hearthstone sometimes, but it's mostly just Magic. Okay. Our opponent's on the token plan, and their tokens are obviously leagues better than ours. Let's see if they play around Settle again. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Now that doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Yeah, but I've never heard of it. Okay. Oh, they can't swing with the tender shoot. That's right, because I can just kill it. Well, nothing's more important than Tezzeret, really. So I guess I'll just chump. It's it's just boiling down to a sweeper anyways. Found it. Easy mode engaged. Yeah. Tezzeret might actually ultimate here. I think in this spot, I'd rather Escanta. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to Escanta instead of making a token. I need more cards, and we found the... Okay, well.
My device is finished.
Guess we can start beating in
No time for a break.
with these tokens. And pass the turn. Can make one token. Opponent's running out of time. We've turned the corner. Although now we don't have to Tezzeret ultimate because we found Teferi.
I hate you.
Oh man, I love these. This token strategy is so funny. Yeah, let's draw a card off this activation. Trigger, rather. Pass the turn. Hearthstone's the way. I like discard lock in Hearthstone. And,
You know what? I'm not done. A master.
Odd Warrior. I guess. Not too big on Odd Warrior. I play Wild, though. I don't play Standard. I'm excited to see whatever Wild format they'll have in, I guess I'll draw one card. In this game here, once, Teferi rotates and stuff. Wonder how people are going to be able to use their old cards. That'll probably be my format of choice. Wild Growth Walker. They can double equip it. Yep. So they got a giant Wild Growth Walker. The only, like, randomness in Hearthstone that bothered me was, like, cards like Crackle, where it could do, like, 3 to 6 damage and stuff. That kind of bothered me, but other than that, it wasn't, like, that random. Like, not every card was Yogg Saron. We actually might just kill them with the tokens instead of the Teferi ultimate. This is weird. I want to try something like this in best of 3 now. Although I think people's sideboarding can just make quite short work of this. Let's swing. There's no reason not to. I don't think there's any haste in their deck, so we probably have the guarantee ultimate. Opponent's also just actually dead next turn. Probably have to say no to all this. Let's make a token. Let's pass the turn. Discarding Chemisters. I have all the Teferis in my hand. Oh my god. Okay. That's kind of annoying. It can't kill us, but there goes the ultimate. Damn. Is there anything? I don't have a Settle the Wreckage. Can I find one? How many are left? There's 3 left in the deck. Oh, they go face? That's strange, because the Teferi ultimate just kills this massive thing. You probably want to stop Teferi from doing that in this spot. Yeah. They probably should have just stopped Teferi. Because then I just untap and immediately kill it with just a Dawn of Hope. Like, on board it was dead from me swinging with the lifelink token and drawing a card that way. So they knew we had a card draw to exile the Wild Growth Walker. I think they wanted to kill that, or attempt to. I didn't know what I was going to find off the Escanto, but I didn't even have to use it because they just went to face. I did have 3 more Teferis, and it was very unlikely I still wouldn't get there, but... Alright. So, no sweeper again, but we're on the play, and we have a search for Escanto, so I'll keep it. The Giant Knight Sword, yeah, it's a pretty cool card. Someone in our playgroup on paper plays it a lot. Alright, so this looks like the other deck that thrashed us 2 games ago. Except it doesn't have a turn 1 lifelink creature. Or turn 2 a Johnny's Pridemate. But again, we're just really looking for a sweeper, and nothing else matters. Well, I guess a counterspell could matter. Don't even know what to counter in this deck. Probably Conclave Tribunal. A Johnny. Definitely not a Knight of Grace. Let's anticipate. This would be nice. It's kind of difficult to develop it here. They actually can catch up with us in, or keep up with us in tokens. Maybe I wanted that Revitalize, actually. Might have been a mistake. Oh well. Because I could leave up double Revitalize instead of casting Absorb on something. No fear of Sentinel Wreckage, though to be fair, I think flipping this is important. Because you can keep constantly applying pressure to me. We could have just Dawn of Hope Revitalized. But I didn't know what my opponent's going to do. Okay, that I think I'm going to counter. I think we buy time by getting rid of this. Sweeper? Sweeper. Easy. Let's snap it off. Before they find like a Dauntless Bodyguard or a Danto Vanguard. Looks like a nope. Look like they manually tapped though. Another Teferi? Sure. Alright, Teferi, do your thing. You did the thing. Leave up Revitalize. Which means we can almost guarantee flip Escanto. Then the sweepers come in droves. 3, another history. Benelish Marshal. Sure. More to the pit.
Don't make another move.
They also can't make a token still. So it looks like we get to untap with the Teferi. One, two. Oh, no, they have a Conclave Tribunal? Yep. Never mind. Oh, they take Escanto. Okay. I think I would have taken... I mean, Escanto's scary, but... Teferi draws just as many... I don't know, that seems a little weird. I could just develop a Lyra. Nothing here stops that. Can anything go wrong? No, let's just wait a turn. Let's just do Lyra next turn. Teferi even minuses on Conclave? Okay. Well, Lyra blocks that quite effectively. I guess I'll leave up Settle just in case they have another Conclave. Alright. Decent. Think they wanted to exile the Teferi with that Conclave, because Escanto costs 4 mana to activate, and I wouldn't have been able to cast Lyra or Cleansing Nova and draw cards at the same time off of it because of just how much mana I had. And Teferi just minuses on Conclave. I think they wanted to take that. I know they have no answer to Escanto, but like once it flips, but still it. Okay, wait. I'm gonna keep this in. after, like, a certain point. Because, like, I have no answer to their Legion's landing, right, when it flips, other than, like, this and Teferi minus on it and stuff. But, you know, you don't see me going, like, crazy trying to answer it. If it does flip, just have to accept that, you know, some things are gonna happen that you can't stop. And you probably have to prioritize Teferi in that spot. Especially what the contents of their hand were. So they'll probably name Teferi or Escanta. Probably Teferi's a safer bet, because that's almost a guarantee in this deck. Okay. They don't know about Tezzeret. Dovin's Egg. Do I counter this? I think I do, because that can draw a lot of cards. Yeah. That can draw quite a bit of cards. Oh boy, didn't hit a land. Maybe it was wrong to counter that, actually. Maybe I should just focus on Teferis and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to counter that. It also now makes it look like I don't have a second counter spell. Wait, what is this deck? This is not what I thought it was. This is like what I'm trying to do, but maybe more efficient. I didn't even know this card existed. I should say I forgot. Okay, that's a cool one. Kind of wish I had one of my own. This might be the deck for it, because I have all these. Sure. Oh boy. Well, I regret countering the first one. That's for sure. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see who draws more cards, shall we? Curious what their win condition is. Oh, this is exciting. They might have Mortify, which is going to be unfortunate, but... Let's get rid of... I have 5 mana. One of these things. I can get rid of a Nova. Don't know how my opponent's winning yet. I don't really care to blow this stuff up with Nova. Eldrazi's Omni combo? What? Let's see if there's Mortify, I guess. No? He can comp. Okay, that's a little scary. Imagine if I counter all 4 of these, my opponent has no win condition. I don't know how many there are in the main. Let's find out. Is this a binding? They looked at the graveyard to see if this would flip. Damn it. Yeah, I regret countering the first Dovin. Alright, well at least I get to blow all this up. Let's leave up a ritual. Okay. Okay, this is a problem. This is a bit of a problem. Oh no, I need Teferi right now. I'm gonna run out of answers for effectively infinite, Okay, there's a good one, there's a good one. Alright, we found a win condition. Kind of. Oh, they have Mortify? Ugh, yep, can't let that happen. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Why not? Alright, Lyra's good? Alright, they're gonna recast Mortify, and then we'll develop Lyra. They're very scared of that. Alright, we barely have a counterspell for this, but we hit all 4 absorbs. So that's good. Let's not deal with that. This is starting to become a problem. Alright, Tezzeret's better than not Tezzeret, I guess.
Shall we begin?
They have another Vraska's Contempt. Okay.
Unlucky. I learned a few tricks on Kaladesh.
Okay. I wonder what the first one got. If it was... I don't know. Maybe it's still the card in their hand. Oh boy. I think it's safe to take 2 here. Curious what they found. Let's see if we can find a Teferi. I think they have another spot removal spell in their hand. They let me untap though, so maybe it's not. I don't know what it could be. Ethereal Absolution? Okay, so tokens are a no-go. I imagine that's one of the Mastermind acquisition targets. Let's do this. There's nothing really we can find. That doesn't even do anything anymore because of the Ethereal Absolution. I think it's safe to develop it though. We have no more counter magic. We have no real way of defending Teferis. How do they exile target card if it was a creature? Okay, so they can make 1 token from the Lyra. We have plenty of answers to tokens. Oh, they're gonna exile the cow. Okay. Sure. Thankfully, we already have a flip Descansa. There's another settle. I don't want to show my opponent it, but gotta do what you gotta do. So we're not totally screwed yet. Let's see if they can beat triple Settle the Wreckage. I don't think they have any creatures in their deck, and this can't exile anymore, so... They got something going on in their hand. Still haven't found out, can't figure out what it is. Mastermind's acquisition could just, it literally could be anything. Alright, let's pass. Again, there's nothing we can really find with the Skanta that helps us because all the absorbs are gone. We just need one more turn of them to not answer to Fairy. Although we're not totally out of it if they do, if we do get the ultimate still. That's no guarantee we get to do anything. Okay. Guess they're playing around mission briefing. Alright, one turn. One turn, don't do anything. Opt. Okay. Opt on bottom. Okay, good sign. Land. We did it. We got it. So now we got to be careful when we go for Teferi again. How many Teferis are left? 2. There are 2 Teferis left. We can't make tokens because of this ethereal thing. So I'm going to just... Actually, let's draw some cards and exile this ethereal thing right now. And they're white sources because they have the least amount of those, I guess. They can exile the chemisters, but then we can just actually target the chemisters in response, or cast it in response here. And I probably will. I think I have enough just natural card draw to... Oh, they just take Teferi. They don't even care about the chemisters? Oh, they can still do it again. Let's run it out, discarding a search for Escanta. Get more of these white sources. And I guess develop another Teferi and minus it? I don't see why not. It just makes it safe.
I won't hide from the world in reverse.
Get rid of another search for Escanta. Alright, sweet. They couldn't beat the Teferi Ultimate. I felt as though we were not in a very good position because they could just effectively go infinite, but we just didn't see many counter spells. But they did have a lot of Vraska's Contempts. Alright, come on, we're going the distance. We're doing it. That was a cool looking deck. They just seem to run out of gas. Maybe their decisions from the Masterminds acquisitions could have been slightly different. They even got some of our counterspells for kind of free. Alright, no sweeper. But we're on the draw and we have a Revitalize. No. Oh, it just got worse. Oh, it got way worse. I should have kept it. Rip. It's not a terrible 6 though, but... Eh. Duress? Nope. Alright, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Watery Grave into Terramander. So blue, black, something? Thought Eraser? Yep. Probably take Absorb. Probably doesn't care about Dawn of Hope. And there's 2 copies of it. And Chemisters isn't exactly the best choice. Yep. Bacon Bolt. So Grixis, Drakes. That was a good pickup. Need a lot of things that go right for it to... Oh, damn it. Think they're gonna take the Nova. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. They took Chemister's Insight. Bending a Lightning Strike. So that means they probably have some sort of Spell Pierce or something? Once I hit the 5th land, they think they can just cleanly answer this. They also seem a bit mana screwed, actually. Alright, that was a good draw. Let's hope we can just make a token instead. If we make 1 token to swing with it, we can draw 2 cards. Yeah, they found it. And it's a red source. It looks like they didn't need the mana right now, so... I actually have no idea what's going on in the hand. Going that long without a 3rd land, and when you find it, you play it tapped. Interesting. And it was your third color, too. Well, we like the hand, so I'm not going to jumpstart. They don't want to deal with the token. Okay. How close is this to flipping? 5, 6, 7. Okay, inflipped immediately. Okay. Still kind of looking for that second white source. I wonder if they just... No, they do not go for the adapt. Alright, same jig as last time. Bedevil. More cast down. Alright, same thing as last time. Let's keep doing this. They don't seem interested... Oh, okay, they can just do it right. They can just do it. Because it cost 3 and the shock made it cost 2. Alright, same thing. Opponent is extremely uninterested in letting us swing on the token. They've had like one of every removal spell. They are tapped out. We didn't find a answer to this though. Yikes. I guess I need to dig for it. No, let's if they want to do that again, let's have them do it, because that means they're tapped out, and if we ever do find a white source, we can just cleanly answer this. I'll go down to 5. Let's hope there's no crackling drake or a bunch of shocks to the face. We've both been quite mana screwed. Opponent's operating a bit more effectively than we are, though. Mainly because they just got a Terramander and we don't have anything. Alright, something actually resolved. If we swing with it, we buy ourselves a turn. There's nothing that can really kill us, so I kind of want to leave up Absorb instead of drawing cards and just go down to 1. Well, Shock still kills us. Okay, they're not interested in this happening. Let's just revitalize. There's the land. Do I want to cast Ritual or Cycle? Let's leave up Ritual, because we can also leave up Absorb at the same time. Oh, or just do nothing and just click past your main phase. That makes sense too. Whoops. There's only one blue source, so I don't know how safe it is to go for Cleansing Nova. Let's just see what happens when I go for this. I don't know what to do now. Missing the land drop was just so bad. Oh, it was so bad. Well, if you got it, you got it. You know what? I'm going to play this... I mean, they don't have to do anything and I still die, so... And dead. Yep. So that wouldn't have resolved through the negate, probably. But we would have absorbed the opt just to gain life and stop something. And missing that land drop was just extremely bad. That's my bad, guys. Sorry, chat. Rip. Clicked right through my second main. Okay, no sweeper, but there's a Lyra, counterspell, Iskanta. Yeah, I punted that pretty bad. Okay, it's mono red. There's a lot of life gain in our deck. We just have to stabilize. Mono red was one of the main decks that I pushed me completely away from best of one. I hated how I just couldn't, you know, sideboard to make it a better matchup. It just, it feels gross. Like, there's some decks they can completely take advantage of because there's just nothing they can do game one. Looks like our opponent's holding up a Shock or a Wizard's Lightning or something. I don't know. Alright, so Search seems a bit better here because Dawn of Hope's not doing anything this turn, the next turn, or probably even the turn after that. And I'd rather just dig for sweepers and revitalizes and stuff. Opponent, if you got the burn spell, I'm tapped out here. There you go. There you go. No second burn spell, so that's pretty good. That's really good. Okay, there is another burn spell. They just waited? Curious. Alright, let's leave up Absorb for probably a creature-based threat. Unless it's risk factor, I suppose I'll counter a risk factor. I don't know why they wouldn't go for it, Wizard's Lightning. Let's just counter that. The only thing I don't want to see is an Experimental Frenzy. Of course, of course. Probably shouldn't have countered the burn spell then. Now we need exactly Cleansing Nova. That's pretty good here. Let's take that. So they need to beat Lyra, which means they have to like juggle a way to kill Lyra off the top, which is totally possible. Okay, there's 3 Wizard's Lightnings. That's pretty cool. Okay. Another Absorb, I guess. It's going to be a while till I get to cast it, but... Alright, you need exactly something to deal with this. I don't know what was stuck on top that wasn't a land and cost more than 2 mana. But I guess that was a very good thing to have excuse me, have happen. If they don't swing, I think we're in a very good spot. Though they kind of break even though if we actually try to swing back. Okay, well, Spectacle? Might not even be able to swing with Lyra. Oh, we do have Dawn of Hope tokens, actually. Well, that makes that easy. Although my opponent just decided not to swing, though, because they did everything post-combat. Which put us back in the game, kind of. Might just make Tezzeret. Let's see. Tezzeret can block something. The tokens are pesky, and they might be distracted by the tokens. I don't know. I don't think we're going to win this game, though. Shouldn't have countered the burn spell. Should have waited for this. They needed exactly land Frenzy, and they had it. So, whatever. This is why I don't like mono red. It has no business seeing more cards than a control deck, and it sees way more cards than a control deck, which is so busted. It's like Wilderness Reclamation. 4-mana enchantments. Too strong. Alright, well there goes the token, and we're dead. We're actually dead on board. Yeah, cool. They just cast this, swing for 5. I imagine my opponent sees it. Well, that sucks. Ended pretty weak there. I punted one game, and then I just guessed countered the wrong spell against mono red. So we didn't go all the way, but we got way farther than I thought I was going to. Dragon's Horde. Okay, that's pretty cool. Never played with that before. So yeah, that was a cool deck. I like it. I don't really like Best of One though, but this was fun to play. I'm sure it could use some tweaking, like that Dovin thing. This seemed really cool. Works pretty much with everything in the deck except Settle the Wreckage, Absorb, and yeah, that's it. All the other instants in the deck you can do at sorcery speed. Anticipate, Revitalize, Ritual, Chemisters. So this is pretty decent. It's also kind of part of the game plan, just drawing a bunch of cards and having to ferry and sweepers and stuff. So I kind of wish I knew about this. I'll probably have to do that next time if I do this again, although it might just be best of 3. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. I might have something similar to this again. We'll see. It was really fun. So, thanks for watching, guys.